Hello, good morning, guys. How are you doing? Lately, it's been a very, very hot day, huh? Still in the morning, 9:45. But in Malaysia now, sometimes it's raining, sometimes very, very hot, you know? Okay, what are we talking about here? Okay, I'm Rahim. People call me Rahim, Abdurrahim, handsome. No, just kidding. Okay, sometimes they call me macho. Another joke, yeah. Okay, what are we talking about here today? Okay, you are seeing here, there's a laminate plank. Okay, laminate plank. So most probably I will talk. Most probably, but of course I will talk about it. Okay. Seems like this is my first video, in YouTube. So I will not edit too much. I just stop. Stop. I'm in Malaysia, by the way. Yeah, I already told you, but in Puchong specifically, Puchong, Selangor. I've been living here like 2 years already. Since I've been moving here, when I bought the house, it's like empty, nothing much. They just provide a very basic house. Even this terrace, very near. I mean, it's near Puchong means it's a center. It can be considered as a capital center, capital city, near the capital city of Selangor, Malaysia. So it's quite pricey, yeah, even though it's a small house. It's because it's terrace and it's nearby. Because we have a lake here, very large lake. You can Google this Iran Bayu Puchong. So this house is I like it because it's not so big, so I can do a lot of stuff myself. The DIY stuff. Because my latest project now is flooring using the laminate floor. As you can see here. I will talk more about it. As you know, it's a trend now. Even though we have a tile, the houses has they provided with tiles. The normal tiles, white color, boring. So because I plan to have a laminate floor. Why? First of all, because it's very comfortable, when you stepping on the floor. It's soft, especially when you have kids. When you have kids, you want to lie down, play on the floor. So it's good to have a laminate floor instead of a normal concrete, tiles. So you will feel more comfortable and you will like your house more. It will look awesome as well. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about what you need to know about laminate flooring. Yeah. Okay. What you need to know about laminate flooring, because I've done it. Almost finished actually. I will show around my house. I've done almost like 80% already. So you must trust me as a normal person, because I'm an IT engineer. I'm not a professional in this stuff. I've done it. I've done a lot of mistakes. I fix it. So before you do it, you need to know about this first, because so that you will not repeat the same mistakes again, like mine. Okay. What you need to know, what you need to have first, okay, in order to install that laminate floor. First, of course, you need to have a house, right? Yeah, it's a good one, Is it? Okay, just kidding. Set aside that. Actually, the first one, very very important one, is you need to have a coffee. That's not a joke. Okay, very lame joke. Okay, this is correct one. What you need to have is actually laminate planks. Okay, the first one you need to have is laminate planks. Okay, this one I'll show you. Don't worry, I'll show you also. Okay, this is called 1G plank. I don't know, 1G means first generation, I think. First generation plank. Laminate floor. Okay, what we have here is actually it's made of wood. So it's more comfortable compared to the two other types, which is vinyl and SPC. So I choose this laminate floor because of comfortness. Even though they said it's not waterproof and everything, for me it doesn't matter because the surface itself, even though it's made of woods, show it the back, woods, okay, woods, but okay, it has a melamine surface which is impact proof, waterproof, scratch proof. So what else you need? What else you need? So it's already enough, even though it's not waterproof inside, but if you properly install it, I can say it's good for you actually. It can last like 10 years, that's what they say. Okay, it has what to call it, clip, I don't know how they call it. Maybe you can comment here, because just you can join it by clicking, click method. Here it has, you need to connect to here, so you just need to click. You don't have to have a glue in order to join all this. At the end also here it has the click system, which is very easy to install. Easy, yeah, I will tell you later, it's not that easy actually, quite tough if you haven't done it before. It's okay, I'll teach you step by step how to do it, since I still have like 30% not completed. So I will show you the remaining things that I will show you. Okay, the first thing that you need to have here, second thing. Okay, second thing that you need to have is it's called it profile. Profile is the connector. I'll show you one. Okay, this is one of the profile. They call it profile. I don't know why they call it profile, but it's like this is, when you install the planks, at the edge of planks, you need to put something, because when you cut it, it will not be even, so you need to have this in order to cover the unevenness of the planks that you install. So this is one of the profile. They call it end profile. So this is how it looks like in front, and this is how it looks like in the back. So there's another, I'll show you another part of this. Okay, because it has another part here, it has a hole here. You can call it, maybe this is a female one. So you need to, okay, this part you need to glue this to the floor first, then you need to put it here. Just need to click here, just snap, pow, then it's done, so that your edge of the floor will be smooth, so you won't see the unevenness of your laminate planks. Okay, this is called end profile because it's put at the end. If you don't want to install the border on your wall, so you can install this stuff. It's enough for you actually. Okay, this is called end profile. Okay, I put it in the description later. Okay, another profile, this is called the A profile. A profile because you install this if you have a transition between your normal floor to the planks, because if you don't put it, you might trip, you might hit your, when you step in, when you walk, you might hit your planks, especially kids. They can, when they run, they can hit the floor with their legs, So you need to install this so that when there's a transition, especially from normal floor to laminate floor, because the thickness of the laminate floor is 8 mm, so you need to have this in order to have a slope, even slope, transition. So this is another profile. Okay, the other profile is called 3 profile. I don't have a handy here. I will show it later on my actual floor. I installed the T profile because it looks similar to the to the A profile also, but it's actually more even, it's more straight compared to this A profile is curved. T profile is straight, because if you have two different colors of planks, so you need to join them, you need to have a straight one because the height is the same. So it's called T profile, not here, I will show it later. Okay, this is what you need, part of the planks. So another one is what you need is tools. What tools you need actually? Okay, the most important thing is if you have a saw, electric saw or jigsaw or whatever, you can use that. Okay, but by my experience, I've cut the planks using jigsaw, but I think it's more problem than it causes a lot of problem to me, because when I cut it, it's not straight. I don't know, because maybe my jigsaw is very cheap, maybe. But I have thought about another method. I use normal saw, because the plank is not that hard. This is made of a recycled, I think it's just recycled box and woods. So the only hard part is only the melamine here. So actually you can use a normal saw, actually normal saw like this, but you can choose a more expensive one so that it will be seamless, when you saw it. So I choose this one, this brand here. You can see here Barco X93. So you can see the eyes here. Okay, it's made in Sweden. It's not a chicken thing, huh? It's very expensive one. See, it cost me about 840 ringgit. So you better buy a good one so that easy for you to carry it, so that less effort for you. Okay, that is the next stuff. I will show you what else that you need. Another thing that you need is measuring tape. Of course, you need to measure. Before you do anything, you need to measure. You need to measure how many planks that you need for your house, or your living area, living room, or your kitchen, or wherever you want to install it. So you need to have measuring tape. Another thing is you need to have a hammer like this. It's not how to call it, but maybe you can write in the comment what you call it. What hammer is this? Okay, I think you know it, right? Rubber, wood. Okay, another stuff is you need to have a ruler, L ruler like this, so that whenever you want to mark your plank, it's straight, before you saw it. Okay, you need to have this. Okay, another thing that you need to have is 3 things. This is a come in set. You can buy it in like Lazada, Shopee, or wherever you want. These 3 things, okay? This 3 set is very important to me, because I've done the installation without this. I have a lot of trouble, So the first one is, this is called a gap. I think you need this. A lot of this, not a lot. I think this is enough for you, because when you want to install your planks, you must have a gap between the wall and between your wall and your planks, because you never know that maybe your wall is not straight. You know, if you install it without any gap, you know, when you push your planks directly to the wall, you might have a problem later, because you need to adjust later, you know. So because the tank might expand, you know, or you want to remove it later in the future, so you need to have a gap. So this gap looks like this. It has like a triangle, you know, but when you combine, it become something like cube like this. Okay, you need to have this, a lot of this to make a gap. Okay, the next one is another one. Come, you know, with the set is 2